So I want you guys to have as much fun as I'm having in phase 3 so far, and I know you're busy, so let's be quick as per usual. You have 3 spec options. The first is for chaining kills together in world PvP by syncing remorseless attacks with improved damages and mutilates, but you lose CDR from endurance. The second is a bit more consistent for harder fights in the open world since you're taking endurance, and the third is for battlegrounds. Very straightforward. Every point is extreme value in all of these specs, no points are wasted on useless nonsense. Your ABYS is going to look like this, I'll leave a link in the description. The route you take when you're 50 is you want to do the Emerald incursions until you're honoured, so you get the weaker PvP set. While doing that, you're doing STV on cooldown to get your Gurubashi Backstabber, and if it's early in the week you want to farm Honour from Warsong and AB to get rank 7 gear. The reason I say early in the week is because you want to give yourself enough time to actually farm the Honour. You can use this Honour calculator on the screen right now to figure out how much Honour you need from the rank that you're at, and I'll obviously leave a link in the description for this too. While all of this is going on, you want to level your engineering and pick up these items on the screen. All of them are an absolute must-have. You'll start off as Gnomish Engineering to pick up the Death Ray because it's BOP, and get Goblin Engineers to make you the BOE Goblin items here. If you're blessed with money or you've sold your kidneys, you can pick up Blacksmithing as well, get it to 225 and do the quest for the Glimmering Mithril Insignia. As an extension from the last phase, make sure you have your nifty stopwatch, your Pure Bottle from Gnomeregan, your Skull of Impending Doom, and your Swift Boots. These will all provide ultra utility for you in PvP. And as per usual for Mutilate, you want to have 2 slow weapons. Over 1.7 speed will be ideal. You can pick up the Warsong Gulch Dagger as your offhand, which I believe you get from Revered, until you get the Raid Dagger. Your poisons will be Crippling on the main hand and Wound in the offhand. Your rune setup is very similar to how it was in phase 2. Mutilate on the glove, Step on the belt, between the eyes and the legs, Martial Subtlety on the boots, Quick Draw on the chest, and then you want to have Honour Among Thieves on the head in group PvP, whether that's in the open world or BGs, and Combat Potency otherwise. You'll use Carnage on your braces. I don't have it yet because I've spent the entire day PvPing with the new Dark Moon card. This thing, by the way, is ultra stupid, and if you have extra gold lying around, you definitely want to pick it up. It puts a 3-second disorient on the target that's on the random stun DR, and it doesn't break on damage. Very, very silly, probably going to be nerfed, and honestly should be nerfed. Now, depending on the situation, you'll want to Rune Swap as per usual, so if you're facing high armor targets, especially in BGs, you want to swap to Envenom and Deadly Brew. You can do this super easily with the new Incursion gear and the Ranking gear because the pieces aren't unique, so you can pick up multiple of them. The targets who can cleanse your poison, you can swap to Waylay on the boots if you really want to min-max, but you don't have to do this. The add-on I'm using to do this with is Item Rec, and I have a weak aura pinned in my Discord which handles the showing of the runes, so jump in there for rogue-related stuff and all of that. Trinket swapping also becomes a lot bigger in this phase. You want to swap trinkets depending on what you face. You can use Trinket Menu to do that, which is the add-on I'm using. And of course, if you want to pick up my entire UI and config, blah, 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 you can subscribe to my Twitch. That's up to you. Your basic opener is going to be Cheap Shot, Muti, Gouge, Pool Energy, Kidney or Between the Eyes, Beauty, and then ABYS. Now, there are many variations of the opener involving saps, exposes, ambushes, weaving in DR'd nades and DR'd gouges for extra energy procs and min-max of damage, and also depending on the player that you face and their atomization, you're going to have vastly different openers, but I'll go into those in other guides. This is just for a pretty straightforward get into PvP and kill stuff. This will be the case for almost every class and spec right now, as the PvP in phase 3 is incredibly bursty, and if your targets aren't controlled, you can be totally one-shot. So the idea is to always play safe and have a contingency plan because consistency is the skill cap in WoW PvP. That's it for now. I'm quite enjoying this phase, so as it moves forward, I'll definitely be doing some advanced guides, class guides, etc. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments or come and say hi on Twitch. I love chatting about whatever, so you're always welcome. Thanks for watching.